in Georgia, Dan. So there is a lot of false information out there.
Let me ask you this, though. I'm sorry to cut you off, but with Tommy Hopper, we tried to reach him, but his number is Washington, D.C. area code for his. That's the only one we could find.
His cell or his office? Or?
I don't know. I saw a news department trying to reach him for comments a week or two ago, and it was a Washington, D.C. area code.
Okay, well...
Now, that's according to our news department.
Okay, well, he lives in Oakfield. And so, I mean, he is from Jackson, went to school at Union University. And so, we need to put those false... You know, I don't mind the truth, Dan. I don't mind the truth about farm program payments. I don't mind the truth about voting in Democrat. I mean, the Kirkland campaign hit Stephen Fincher on voting in Democrat primaries when Dr. Kirkland voted in Democrat primaries in Madison County, and he had a choice. Y'all have Republican primaries. I don't in Crockett County.
But to be fair, though, Stephen, you voted in a Democratic primary on a federal election where you had a choice.
But so did Dr. Kirkland.
But you did the same,
yeah,
right?
But I didn't call. I mean, he called me out on this early.
Gotcha.
I'm just saying the attacks on I wouldn't support the nominee, false attacks. I've agreed since the start. It goes on and on, Dan. And the truth, I don't mind. If people want to say they're not going to vote for me because I participated in the farm program, I'm from Frog Jump, I'm a farmer, that's fine. But we need to know the truth about what Dr. Kirkland's been doing. And the realkirkland.com. Nothing but facts, straight up. And I hate that people view this as negative, but it's the truth. This race is too important, Dan, for the future of this country.
Stephen Fincher's here. Let's try this one next. You're live on Jackson's News Talk 101.5. You're on the air. Go.
Hello.
Yes, sir. You're on the air. Go
yes,
ahead.
sir.
Yes, this is David Nance, president of the Gibson County Patriots Tea Party Group. And I'd like to congratulate our next congressman, Mr. Fincher, on winning the endorsement of the Gibson County Patriots last night.
Thank you, Mr. David. I really appreciate that.
Well, we're glad that you got the endorsement, Stephen, and we look forward to you being our next congressman.
Well, I really appreciate that, and you know we've got to work together, Mr. David, and push forward and try to get people back to work and get our economy moving and get this country back on the right track.
That's the truth.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. So the what'd you say? Realkirkland.com.
Realkirkland.com.
Okay, and that's a site that you're familiar with. The Fincher
it's the
campaign
facts. It's the facts.
Is driving that one.
Yeah.
The facts on that Ron attacked you?
No, the facts on what Dr. Kirkland's been doing.
Such as
AMGA, being president of AMGA, and while he was president
What's
of AMGA, American Medical Group Association, while he was president of the American Medical Group Association, their organization giving money to Rahm Emanuel, Charlie Rangel, all sorts of high-ranking Democrat officials. And people need to know what the truth is.
Did Ron make the decision where the money went?
He was president of the organization when it happened. And so, you know, I think it's pretty far-fetched to say you don't know anything about the organization if you're president. And also, he was a large PAC contributor to the organization that year.
Did you know they gave to Republicans as well?
I'm sure they did, but Dan, the bottom line here is we need someone that's a true conservative that's not playing both sides.
To be honest, I'm somewhat troubled though, because I think a lot of our problem in America today is, and I'm not accusing you of it. Obviously, you've not been in Washington, but it's the unwillingness to work across the aisle to get things passed that would benefit the American. I'm concerned, Stephen, that some people on both sides are putting party before country. And the definition of a political party is a group of people seeking power, and in that power is money. So to me, it's not patriotic if you put the party before the country. Where do you stand on that?
Well, Dan, we go back. You know, my grandfather was a conservative Democrat. And if the Democratic Party, led by President Obama and Nancy Pelosi, were conservative Democrats like they were many years ago, it would be different. But they're not. They are taking our country in the wrong direction, Dan. And that's why we need to stand up. First conservative, then Republicans. The Democratic Party they've shifted too far to the left, Dan, and that's what we need to focus on. It's about the people of the 8th District, not about the parties, but the people of the 8th District.
The